count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on what's next. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you'd have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now it's Jackson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team is capable of.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now the comments cite, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. Go ahead. Middle.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Dolphins at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Tua. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Tua sets up to pass it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point and good by Sanders. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by Dolphins. And these guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Well, swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10, and he mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, 21 TA.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
now Tua. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane, 42 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw again is Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Shifts by him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
2nd and 10.
Here's Tua, escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
All right, go, go, go. Ready. Watson, Oscar. Hey, 21 TA. Let's go.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tua, the final shot before half. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Second and 7. Option handoff now to Achane.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Hey, come on.
Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Go ahead. Go. Come on.
To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing is Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Change it. 13. Yeah.
And Jackson throwing once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback With that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
21G, 21G, out!
Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Let's go. Double one, high.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
First down, Baltimore.
To throw again is Jackson. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
21G. They're right here. 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking low, and that's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to